Every marriage or relationship has its own challenges, but some repeatedly behaviors can seriously affect your emotional well-being. Hello, welcome back to the channel where today we are going to talk about the red flags you should never ignore in a relationship or marriage. What are these red flags? Let's look at them. Number one, lack of respect. A partner who constantly insults you or even belittles your opinions, and sometimes they can embarrass you in front of other people. That is a sign of an unhealthy relationship, and it is a sign of disrespect, because respect is a number one foundation of building a healthy relationship. If you see these signs, it's a red flag, because you deserve to be respected. Number two, it is controlling behaviors. A partner who constantly controls whom you're talking to, what you're wearing, where you're going, and sometimes they can even isolate you from family and friends. They don't want you to speak to anyone who is close to you. That is a sign of an unhealthy relationship, and it's a red flag you should not ignore. Number three, it is dishonesty. We are all human beings. We do make mistake, but constantly lying and hiding some important information from your partner can break the trust and lead to dishonesty. Remember that when you become dishonest in a relationship, it will make the relationship to fall apart, because there will be no trust. Remember that honesty is the number one foundation of building a healthy relationship too. So you need to be truth all the time. Be a straightforward person. Don't beat around the bush. Don't lie. Just be a straightforward person. Speak the truth always, because the truth will always set you free. Number four, poor communication. Let's look at this scenario. Each and every time you disagree with your partner, it end up in insulting one another. It ends up in, you know, shouting. It ends up in giving one another the silent treatment. Remember that in a relationship, you should have open communication where you can pour out your heart, so that you can be listened to, and your partner can be able to know what you're going through and be able to understand you. Number five, it is lack of accountability. When your partner doesn't admit that they are wrong, or they are not owning up to their mistakes. Instead, they keep on blaming other people. For example, they may say, if it was not so and so, I could not do that. That one could not have happened. So and so tempted me to do this. That's a sign of an unhealthy relationship. Remember that taking responsibility is a sign of emotional maturity. But remember, red flag doesn't mean that you cannot improve. Everyone deserves a second chance. So if you see these red flags in your partner, or even if yourself, you know that you always portray those red flags, just work on yourself, improve on yourself, and remember that you should not ignore these signs. Agree or disagree, comment below, and remember to subscribe, share, and follow for more relationship tips. Bye bye.